Here we go. All right. So I'm working on a 90-degree pixie cut. That is the infamous short hairstyle that Keke Palmer, that Nia Long, that Halle Berry, that Eva Pickford, that Rihanna. A lot of celebrities are wearing this particular hairstyle. Why am I working on this particular hairstyle? Because it's one of my favorite hairstyles, and I love women that wear this hairstyle. They look so beautiful. And I love the variations of the hairstyle because once you get the cut down, you can pretty much mold the style to your own personality and your own lifestyle, because I love working with working women that are on the go. Women that have jobs, that have families, that have their own businesses, that are constantly on the go, to and fro activities, to and fro school events, work, home. They're always on the go. So when they come and sit down in my chair, they want a nice cut. Okay, they want their hair to be first properly maintained and treated. That's the shampoo, condition, treatment, and then the cut, and then the style, and then the finish, and then the rebook. Okay, so I'm going to go over the 8 steps of how to do a 90-degree pixie cut. All right. Step 1, we're going to start off with a dimming brush to brush everything down. So you can use either a wig paddle brush or a dimming brush, either one, okay? And I'm going to start by brushing down the hair. I want the hair to be smooth when I cut it. I previously cut this mannequin head. I'm going to cut her again. Practice makes permanent, and permanent makes results. And once you get detailed with your results and being permanent with it, you get faster because you have the foundational tools that assist you with becoming the best version of yourself. And I'm working on becoming the best version of myself, and so should you. All right, so step 2. When you're working on your U-part section, okay, after you've combed the hair down, you want to create a U-part section. You find the U-part section by measuring from the eyebrows here, right, the end of the eyebrows, and going straight back. So my U-part section is going to go that direction, okay? So I'm going to take my comb and my clip. I like using these alligator clips. And I like getting my alligator clips from Diesel Distribution. Shout out to Diesel Distribution. You can get your clips at Diesel Distribution. You can hit them up at 1-8DEEZL/LINE. Okay, Diesel Distribution. He'll pull up on you. The contact number is 314-369-9861 or 1-833-395-5463. He'll pull up on you. 8301 North Broadway. So, I'm starting my U-part line here. Everything below that I'm going to comb down. I'm going to take my clip and clip the area up. I'm going all the way around the head. Okay, so now I have the top area separated from the sides. Okay, so now step 3, once I have my U part established here, now it makes it easier to see the area that I'm going to start the cut with. And I'm going to start the cut in the back area, or the nape of the neck. I'm going to go in with my cutting comb, and I'm going to start in the middle back section, and I'm going to hold my hand like this, which is a 90. I may even graduate it at a 45, but mainly a 90, because we want to get that stair step look when we go down. And like, I love that down look that it has in the back, where the hair is closer to the scalp. Okay, so I'm going to hold my hand in the 90. I'm going to pull the hair out from where it lives, and I'm going to cut straight down. Okay, and I'm going to be cutting palm to palm. So palm to palm is here, palm here, palm here. You should make it clap. Okay, make it clap. Make it clap. We should be cutting palm to palm. Make it clap. Cutting palm to palm. So I got my shears in my right hand, my shears in my left hand, and I can make a clapping noise because my hand is open. So I'm going to put the cutting comb in my left hand, my shears in my right. I'm going to section off this hair. And I'm going to just cut the darn thing. Okay. All right, so I'm going to spray this section down because this hair does work better. It cuts better whenever it's wet. Always keep you a handy bottle of spray solution. I use this when I'm working with straight hair and I want to cut it. All right, so I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go line by line. I'm going to start right here in the center. I'm going to do a traveling guide where my guide is going to travel to the left and my guide is going to travel to the right. Okay, so I'm going to start from the center. The area that's below the occipital bone. The occipital bone is this bone right here in the very back part of the head at the lower section. That is the area I'm going to do a 45 on because I want the hair to be closer to that bone. Okay, so I'm going straight up. Now, past the bone, I'm going straight off from where the hair lives at a 90. Make sure you keep good posture. So I'm traveling now to the right. I'm going to use a small section from my previous area I cut as a guide. And I can see exactly where I need to cut. And I'm just going to do this all the way around. And don't be shy. Just get in there and cut the hair. Do what you gotta do. Do what you know to do until it's done. And I'm already liking how this laying. And as I get over the ear, I'm going to over direct the hair toward the ear, do my slicing. Then I'm going to over direct the hair away from the ear toward the down area and get this area. Then I'm going to go back in and point cut and make sure I don't cut that ear and go around the ear. I'm going to leave this front area here to do cute stuff with for the edges, because a lot of ladies like their sideburns. A lot of ladies like their edges right here. So I'm going to leave this longer. Just trim this. Leave this right here in the front. Going back to my traveling guide here from the back and going this direction. So now I have the back and sides area together. I'm just gonna go around the perimeter and trim up any hairs I see that are kind of out of place. All right, so the next step, okay? Step 1 was comb down the hair with the Demon or wig brush. Step 2 was to start from the eyebrows and extend outward and go all the way around the shape of the head to create the U part. I've created my U part, so everything down is going to be the sides and back. So I started from the back. Step 3, start from the back at the nape area and do a 45-degree slicing below the occipital bone down, and then from the occipital bone up, do a 90 straight out from where the hair lives, because we want the ramp look going from the occipital bone down, so that way it's graduation. But this is a 90-degree cut, so all the hair comes off from where it lives. I went from the right side, the right middle, to the right side, from the back middle to the left side, okay? And we just finished up the perimeter. Now, the next step, we're gonna work on this middle section. So now I'm gonna take my clips out. I'm gonna spray down the hair. And I'm going to do a slicing down the middle, straight down the middle. All right, so I'm going to start in the crown area, and I'm going to connect this part of the crown area with the part that was previously cut here. So I'm going to make a thin slice. I'm going to hold the hair up. I'm going to look to see where it connects. And I'm going to cut at a 90. Okay, now this is going to be my traveling guide to connect all the way around the head. But first I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go right down the middle. Because once you get the middle established, you can travel around the rest of the head. All right, so now I'm going to go from this middle section and use a traveling guide to get this side, and then cross-check it. And I'm using thin slicing just to go through my area. Now I'm going to do my next side. You can literally see where you're supposed to cut to make everything even. Just follow your traveling guide. Alright, now I'm going to go back in and cross-check. Now how I cross-check, I'm going to cross-check since I cut going forward, I'm going to cross-check coming from the side. So I'm going to start from the back. Bring the hair straight out from where it lives. All right, so I'm going to clean up this section here. And here we have a 90-degree pixie cut. This is the Holly Berry, the Kiki Palmer, the Rihanna, the Nia Long. Now I'm going to mold her down using my Design Essential Composition foam wrap.